Good morning to you all, and we are very happy to receive the esteemed acharyas and the students, the Batukas from the Brahmaswam Matham. Before we start today's program, we will meditate for 1 minute with invocation to the Mother. May I request my colleague Gaurang to kindly please. Om Shriman Mahaganadipate Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Gananam tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Umashavastamam Jyesharaj Brahmanam Brahmanspata Anaham Shunrannotiveshi Darshadanam. Salutations to the Almighty who has created this universe, and we have given a chance to live on the earth, and the main purpose is to realize ourselves. That is the true aim of spirituality, whatever traditions we have. And when we refer to our traditions, that since thousands and thousands of years it has been evolving, the manifestation is being going on. But we find a continuity, the traditional things in a continuous manner, and it is the past meets with the present and it creates the future. So this is the message of the Indian tradition and culture, and we are very happy to host this event today. Especially 2023 marks an important event in the history of India, that is the completion of 75th years of India's independence and completion of the 150th birth anniversary of Maharishi Aurobindo, which is going to be completed by 15th August 2023. And we are very happy to welcome the esteemed President, Professor Nilkanth sir, my colleague Mr. Dhananjay, the Acharyas and the Batukas for this program. And before we start, I request we would like to felicitate our guest. When we talk about the Indian tradition and culture, it is believed that the Vedas are the fountainhead of knowledge. Maharishi Aurobindo has written, the Vedas ought to be the foundation of Indian religion, the Sanatan Dharma. Maharishi Aurobindo has also speaks about the Vinya Vajanshi, the secret words of the rishis, those who have created, those who have visualized the spirit of those mantras and arranged through divine sounds of the words. And he also further mentions that the Vedas, the entire Vedic wisdom is inside us. Like Yat Pinde Tat Brahmande. Someone has translated that I am the universe in the universe. So the Vedas has no beginning, no end. And the teacher is also not bounded with the time, which Maharshi Patanjali refers, Sha Isha Pupesham Api Gurunam Guru Kalena Pavacheda. It cannot be bound by the time. So we have such a marvelous and glorious tradition of the Vedic tradition, and since thousands and thousands of years it has been flourished through many traditions and the generations. And I think all of you are aware, the first element from India, which was nominated to UNESCO, and Professor Neelkantan Shah was the witness to that project. The first element from India which was nominated to UNESCO was the Vedic Chanting. It was submitted in 2003, but officially approved in 2008. After that, we have the yoga tradition, and when we talk about Kerala, the land of gods, so Kerala has given many of the abundant the knowledge, resources, and the traditions to the world. We have the oldest Sanskrit theatre, Kutiyattam, and the famous you will find it is really a land, the land of gods. And if you refer to any of the architectural construction piece based on the traditional things, I think Kerala is the only one place where you can find beautiful houses, very beautifully designed. So I love to see that place again and again. So we are very happy to receive the esteemed acharyas and students from this prestigious Gurukul, that is Brahmaswam Matham. It is 1,000 years old tradition which was established in the line of Bhagavad Padma Sri Adiguru Shankaracharya ji, and we are very happy to have us the President Advocate P. Parameshwaran ji, the President Vadakke Matham Brahmaswam Thrissur Kerala, and he is leading the institutions, especially they have a dynamic vision to transform that Gurukul into a modern education system where the students can find a better place to learn and study. I would also like to welcome Dr. C. M. Neelkantan ji, the Chairman, Vedic Research Center, Vadakke Brahmaswam Matham Thrissur, Kerala. I have a long-term relationship with him. So for me, I can say he is my teacher. Teacher is not like that where we have studied in the school or college or education. If you refer to the traditions, many of the spiritual leaders, they have made the teachers to the insects, the trees, the planets, the Panchamahabhutas also. So we have a long-term relationship starting from the IGNC, Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts. And Sir was instrumental, especially introducing many of the scriptures and the traditional things to, especially in the cultural sector. And when we came to know about this program, we discussed. And my thanks to Sarmaji from the Equal. I think he's busy because today afternoon there is a program. So I was so happy when I learned Sir is coming, President Sir is coming, the Acharyas are coming. So I thought it is a festive celebration. It's like Veda Mahotsava for us. So, like the presence of the Acharyas, eminent Acharyas and the students is not a small occasion. We feel the Vedapuri land is blessed when the Vedacharyas and the Bhattukas they visit to this land. I think all of you may know, earlier this land was called Vedapuri. Rishi Agastya came to this land. Many of the Siddhas, more than 40 Siddhas, they have put Jiva Samadhis in this land. And many of the traditional and ancient temples, Bahur temple, and it was mentioned in 1916 AD, there had a Pathashala and thousands of Vedic students were studying in 1916 AD. There's an inscription here. So this land belongs to the Vedas. We have the Vedapuri, the tradition of teaching and learning. But due to changing dynamics and this evolution of the social things, many of the things have changed. But still it is going on. And as I mentioned that Maharishi Aurobindo had given special emphasis, especially interpreting the Indian tradition. And based on the teachings, the ideas, the ethics, or the moralities, which is mentioned in the Vedic scriptures, and he has mentioned that the Vedas ought to be the foundation of Sanatan. And all the traditions, whether it is the Tantra, whether the rituals, the classical literatures, the Indian philosophies, many of the things has been based on the teachings of the Vedas. So when we talk about the Vedic traditions, especially we have with us one dynamic, young, we can share Mr. Dhananjay PB, academic coordinator, and belongs to a technical, I think you completed BTech. Yeah. So he's part of this prestigious institution. I also welcome you. I also welcome Sri M.M. Divakaran Nambudiri Ji, the esteemed Acharya from Brahmaswam, Sri Pamodan Nambudiri Ji, Thirutukmuku Pakameshwaran Nambudiri Ji, the esteemed Acharya, is most welcome, Acharya Ji. Then Vadakke Pashupati Nambudiri Ji, also. Then Parameshwaran Nambudiri Ji. Then Vadakke Krishnan Nambudiri Ji. We welcome all the esteemed acharyas. Please accept our sincere namaste and salutations to you. And I also welcome all the Batukas. You will listen the vibration of this Vedic chantings from them, and they are the real treasure of this knowledge and wisdom, I can say. Because in a modern society where education has changed dynamics and everyone is involved to find some IT and other educations, still there is a tradition. Like through these small kids, we may say, because this tradition has been survived. And I do not want to talk much because we want to listen from the Acharya and from the students. And with these few words, I also welcome the audience, those who have joined, the faculty members from the Brahmaswam, my colleagues from Aurobindo Society, and esteemed audience from Rameshji from EFU and many other institutions. So with this, I would like to complete my little saying, and I welcome Sri Advocate P. Parameshwaranji, President of Brahmaswam, to kindly present his presidential speech.
Matham we are fortunate and very present today to be with you. I have been here more than 30 years ago, along with the then Governor of Gujarat, and he was actually extolled because of the situation and the arrangement, everything done. And he asked these then authorities, we are having so many important persons, many times the person like you from the bottom of the society come here and recite some portions of the Vedas, which was very close to the mind, close to the heart of devotee. And he quoted one sentence of Maharshi: I do not belong to the past grounds, I do belong to the grounds that present future. Whenever the past is there, always there will be a greater future. And he actually concluded that we believe that our future means within the next generation, is the essence of the Bharata. You all know that Aurobindo is, as you mentioned, is a revolutionary. Then he come to the other higher side. And we are actually very enthusiastic to come along with our young kids. They are also reciting, they are also learning the Vedas, and gradually they will go to the inner secrets of Vedas, and they will actually present their whatever they are learning along with the acharyas. And as you mentioned, it's very clear the sense of the society of Bharata is Veda. Veda Ghosha is to be the moral, actually to the all societies. There is no division of societies. Veda belongs to the mankind. And I think we are very happy to be here. And we come again and again, because our institution is not in this level of higher learning. We want our children, though they belong to the some sort of a better half of the society, but they need more knowledge, and we need your support. I thank you very much on behalf of Brahmaswam and on behalf of teachers and students. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Acharya for your kind words. And we welcome you again and again. We will love to listen because from the Sriaurobindosociety Society, we have the mother is the permanent president of the Sriaurobindosociety Society. And it's a triangle process actually. Sriaurobindo Ashram, Sriaurobindosociety Society, and Aurobindo. Sriaurobindosociety Society, founded by the mother, and the society has been striving its activities on many sectors, especially education, health, the sustainable development, the rural development. We have special projects for the children, for the women also. As far as the cultural tradition is concerned, we have a special project on the intangible cultural heritage of the Vedic tradition. Under that project, we have initiated a small effort, just like a squirrel's road, that is Project Gurukul. So the Project Gurukul's main objective is to connecting with the traditional Veda Pathashalas, research institutions, and to create a networking and to strengthen those institutions to how it can be part of the sustainability and part of the current social development changes. And I'm very much thankful to esteemed presidents of this prestigious institution for pointing us what exactly the future course of action needs to be implemented. And we'll be very happy to support you and receive your guidance and support to implement this. And we can also tie up with Brahmaswam in implementing some of the institutional level activities. And thank you so much for your gracious presence and good words. And may I request Dr. Sriaurobindosociety, the chairman of Vedic Research Center, to kindly present his views on this special occasion.
Sadashiva Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Vidyanta Vande Guru Parambara. Respected Kishor, respected Advocate Parameshwaran, Sri Nandje, most revered Vedic Gurus and Vedic students who are continuing the great tradition, and respected people who are gathered here. Pranams to all. I just had an introduction in Malayalam just to convey the ideas and messages that are centered around this great institution. Again, myself and the group of the gurus and students and officials and parents of Brahmaswam express our delight and sincere thanks that we have got an opportunity to visit this international famous center of spirituality and knowledge. As all of us know, Sri Kishor has already explained, Vedas are all Vedas and the accessory literature, Upanishads, Vedangas, they are texts that seek for knowledge. We have three different concepts regarding God. One concept is that God is in temples, in vigrahas, and related to rituals like pujas and utsavas, etc. Some more high concept of God is that we meet in Bhagavad Gita. Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati. Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati. Actually, the Vedas proclaim, Vedic text proclaim, Kishorji has already said, Vedas are, Ishvara is inside each and every one. That is Upanishadic dictum, Upanishadic ideal. Then the whole energy, unlimited energy, godly power are in each and every one. You have to realize this and to release that. That is the Vedic, that what Vedic education teaches us. And these institutions like Sriaurobindosociety, Ashramam and similar institutions teach us that particular principle of Veda, the cardinal principle of Veda. And you see, they have given us as present the most celebrated writing book of Sri Aurobindo, The Secret of Veda. You see, this is world famous, a very celebrated work of Aurobindo. So, Aurobindo also, the school of Aurobindo also seeks the eternity in each and every individual, which is the central point of Vedic concept. So, this we try to disseminate, try to imbibe, try to disseminate. And now in Brahmaswam, I have explained to Kishor, we have two streams of education. One stream is to keep the parampara of Vedic chanting, the holy, pure, pristine, pure Vedic chanting in its pristine purity through these great gurus and shishyas. We have to give pranams to them because from generation to generation, with dedication, hard work, involvement, without any gain of any kind, physical gain, these gurus have continued their effort to maintain the tradition. It is only because of their effort for thousands of years this tradition has been preserved through oral education, through memory in India, which is the unique feature of canonical continuity of canonical literature in the world. Professor Stern, etc., has written the importance of such a tradition in many ways, in many books, so that we preserve in the pristine purity. And at the same time, fitting to the modern time, modern context, we have to disseminate the knowledge in the modern way, like what Aurobindo has did, what other great teachers have did, Swami Vivekananda or Adidas lineage. So in these two ways, we are doing our work to preserve and disseminate Vedic principles. And actually, we have a very good energy in our group. And to using that energy and seeking the help of people like you, surely we will achieve our aim. Our aim is to establish a Vedic university in Kerala or in South at least, if possible in Kerala itself. And we have that dream. And good dreams, real dreams sometimes realize, I am sure. It should be realized, it will be realized. And actually, Kishorji has arranged a discussion here itself after 1 month, 1 or 2 months, in which I will be participating. And from that, from such discussions, ideas will derive how to, where to, when to start such a unique institution. Surely we will realize the dream. I am very happy that such gatherings are, we could participate in such gatherings. Professor Krishnan from Puducherry University, head of the Department of Sanskrit is here. I was in the department as well, giving lectures 2-3 hours to the faculty members and the PG and research students. I think the students have also come. Anyone? No, they will come in here. Okay, this is what we need to tell. And also, Dr. S.A. Sharma is managing a Veda Gurukula. Representatives and students of the Gurukula also will be here. They are very, very happy. Welcome to you. Sharmaji is here. He should be here. So, this is a very good, very good gathering. And being in this place, in this moment, we feel highly fortunate, delightful, blessed, and energetic. We will have more occasions to interact and go forward. Thank you very much. Actually, this is the most striking honor that any institution can give. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. No garland, no angavastra, no flowers. We should intake such garlanded principles in all our activities of life. These are lessons that we can imbibe in such situations. Pranams to all great gurus, great Vedic gurus, great Vedic tradition. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, C.M. Nilkantan sir. You have rightly mentioned that the Vedas were originated by the Almighty, to whom we call as the Ishwar. And the tradition was surviving through the oral tradition since thousands and thousands of years, because the Vedas has no beginning and no end. And when we discuss all these important issues, we say that every beginning has its end, but it is endless. And to listen to a scholar like Professor Nilkantan ji, we require several sessions, because he has a wide range of expertise, especially in the traditional disciplines and connecting with different fields of knowledge. We have visited the Brahmaswam Matham in 2015, and I remind that beautiful environment, especially while interacting with the acharyas, the students, and I remind that beautiful place, Kerala, Kalamandalam also. Sir was that time you were academic director he was. Kerala Kalamandalam is also one of the good institutions, especially in the field of performing arts. So whatever you have, suggestions you have given, we will definitely cooperate with you and support you in this noble activity, especially promoting the Vedic traditions through the institutional networking, creating some good research projects and some meaningful programs, and how the traditions can be survived. So thank you so much for your informative and enlightening words. Now it is the main time. The title of the program is Peculiarities of the Kerala Vedic Chanting. So this is the main attraction of the program. So whatever we are saying, it is only the foundation you can say. Now it is the time to listen from the acharyas, esteemed acharyas, and the students. I was just reading one of the articles by Dr. C.M. Nilkantan about the Kerala Nambudiri traditions. It is considered as one of the finest traditions, especially the preserving the Vedas. I am so astonished nowadays, whatever little memory we have, if you discuss something after 2 or 3 minutes, if you ask, it is lost in your mind. But in Kerala, esteemed acharyas, I have seen acharyas, those who have recited, memorized the entire Rig, 10,500 mantras. All these acharyas, they are the living legends. So this tradition has been preserved through its unique techniques, especially the specific recitations, and preserving the tradition through oral. This is the real gift of the land of Kerala to the world. So I request all the acharyas to kindly join for this, the students there.
this convenience of communication and for the initial stages, the students are admitted at the age of 7 years or 8 years, and they are just because they can accept anything, whatever audio or visual. There is no nothing. The subtlety is excellent. So, Rigveda, as you know, chanting involves rhythmic chanting. That is, it involves swaras, udata, anudata, swarita. So these are the major notes. You can say notes as far as Veda is concerned. Anudata, udata, anudata, swarita. So, while chanting the textual portion into the padas, they are always doing with these swaras. Udata, anudata, swarita. And the different chandas, that is the number of aksharas in each stanza, like Gayatri. And so, like that, there are so many small stanzas, medium stanzas, big stanzas, and as you call it, chandas. Most of many people who are familiar with the Vedic chanting, those who have come from outside, they are familiar. So, here the main focus is when a beginner at the age of 6 or 7, they must get this swara portion without much effort. So, the head movement along with these swaras will help them to understand where these swaras stand. And over a period of 3 to 4 months, during the initial stages, they will catch that idea. What is swaras? And afterwards, first the head movements help. Afterwards, head movements will stop after 3-4 months. They will be able to do it without much of the head motion, and the swaras are incorporated in the system. They will come. So that is so our Acharya, Pashupati Acharya, Kumbara, they will, for the first stage of small kids, how they try to incorporate this swara portion, Udata, Anudata, Swarita, along with the textual portion. So here, actually, it's not that easy. When you recite a stanza, immediately to transfer to that small kids, it takes time. So, and gradually it gets incorporated over a period of 3-4 months. I have already told. Now, Acharya will demonstrate how the first stage, when the students are admitted in the Veda Pathshala, Pashupati. सबको सुनने दो.
Vichakrame ya ko Vishnor ida krame ya ko Vishnor ida ya ko Vishnor ida Dharma He. Vyas Sappada Dharma He. Prati Yas Sappada Dharma He. Prati Yas
இப்போ ஒரு ருக்கான sorry. Now one rukka has been covered. So by repeated this thing for over a period of 3 months, this swara portion will get incorporated as I told already. And next stage is actually when we just show like this, all these swaras automatically will come. Now we have covered 2 weeks. So due to time limitations, I think we will not extend small bits into long periods. We should not do. So we will go to the next session where this textual portion that will be done by senior students. What about? So we will ingest this field now. When the swaras are already incorporated, we can go next field. So this is one step advance, and this should take almost as I told 3-4 months. Then next we will go to next step. Next this is Samhita Pada, Pehapada. Now we will go to Padapata. So Veda is usually the skill is first skill in Samhita chanting, second to improve the skill Padapata and Karmapata. Then further skill is the Vikritis. Ashtavikritis, out of Ashtavikritis, we go for Jata and Jata. So, Padapata. So, for imparting Padapata, we use certain conventional mudras, hasta mudras, which are not at all concerned with any other forms of mudras in performing arts or any in other field. So this is totally away from that. These are pronunciation endings. What do you call it? Yeah. Just they mention only the swaras and the aksharas, ending consonants. So I will demonstrate now. Totally, fundamentally, there are 18 hasta mudras. So we will be demonstrating while chanting the Padapatha. If you want Harsa Visarga is like this. Visarga, Harsa Visarga, yeah, like this. So here there is a hint of just leaving something with a strength. Visarga. Ata. If it comes to Dirgha Visarga like Deva, it ends like this. So is there anyway, this Akara Visarga. Akara Visarga. Deva, they Vikara also. So, who is ending like this? Avanto, Bhavanto, like that. When Na comes, Sa, Na, all like this. Akara Visarga. Yata, Vishnu. So Ukara also. So all Harsa Visarga ends like this. Now we will go to Ekara. We Sakrame is one padam now we have seen. It is like this. This is called okay. This is Ekara Anda Ekara. It is like this. Next is Prasipya Itya Sarikam Agara on the Dirgha. Sapta. This is Uta, Saptada, Pra, Vi. These are all, what do you call it? So it is used like this. Vi, Uta, like that. Next is Anuswar, Makaram, ending with Samudham, Aham, Ayam, like this. So this is full murti. Idam, Vishnu, Vi, Chakrame, now we have reached there. Is like this. Redha, Ni, Na is fully up. Redha, Ni, Dadhe, Padam. Redha, Ni, Dadhe, Padam. So, these are just conventionally used. There is not much emphasis on the how it has come. Next we will go chant at the bottom with mudras, conventional mudras. Aurobindo Vishnu Chakrame Prithya Sanatan Dharma He Vishnu Chakrame Redha Ni Dadhe Padam Samam Purnam Kramapatham. Now we will go to next stage, Kramapatham. First Samhita cover, then Padapatha cover. Now next is Kramapatha. Kramapatha is nothing but chanting two padas sequentially. First 1, 2, then 2, 3, then 3, 4, like that. Until the anta or half rik or full rik. Until end of that. Ardharcha of the rik. Ado deva deva avandu avanduna noya yato vishnu vishnu pita rame pita rama iti Chakrame Prithivya Sapta Sapta Dhamani 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 Idam Vishnu Vishnu Vichakrame Chakrame Redha Redhani Vidadhe Dadhe Padam Padamiti Padam Samudhamasya Samudhavidisam Asya Pamsule Pamsula Iti Pamsule Next week, we will be demonstrating the thought. So, I invite the order of chanting is like this. The first one partner chants one Kramapatha. That is 1 and 2 padas. Then the partner says 2 1. Then again 1, 2, the next portion 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Then 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like that it comes. So just and so one varga, that Veda contains 2006 vargas. One varga will be covered in any audience whenever occasion comes. One varga is chanting in the rasa form. It is a form of exercise for solidifying the textual portion. So they belong to the same family and they are actually twins. Most people cannot recognize who is who. So now you will listen to their Pakka method of Ratha chanting.
Very briefly, we have demonstrated the Kerala method of Rigveda chanting. Very briefly. Actually, these types of recitations involve so many things for academic and intellectual discussion. One or two examples I will give briefly. First is the Hasta Mudras they have shown. The Hasta Mudras they have shown is the unique feature of Rigveda recitation of Kerala only. Not for Yajurveda or Samaveda in Kerala, these mudras are used. For Samavedas, there is a movement of hands for upward and downward and sideways for Udatta, Andatta and Surya only. But these are unique features where for each letter the mudra is shown. This mudra is very different from tantric mudras or mudras used in art, dance, Kathakali, etc. These are simply for demonstrating fixing the letters. And there are more than 10,000 mantras of Rigveda, everyone knows. And two scholars who are conversant with the mudras can communicate each other the whole of Rigveda, more than 10,000 mantras with these mudras only. This is the most unique feature, one of the most unique feature of Rigveda chanting of Kerala. Next is what we demonstrated, the Jadaratha. Actually, in other parts of India, this type of Jadaratha recitation is not there. Two people, two scholars sitting each other, facing each to other in Kukudasana. This is actually not the pose they are sitting. Actually, this is what is called Kukudasana, to get energy and to have the Swara correctly. And these two scholars sitting face to face each other and reciting in this way is the unique feature of Rigveda chanting of Kerala. And here Swara is there, Shruti is there, Tala is there, music is there. They will chant 1.5 hours like this in elaborate Swaras, Yada and Ratha, where accent, music, Tala, Shruti, all things are involved which are very related to music also. Again, in national, international seminars we used to demonstrate Kerala, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda chanting. Only some portion of Rigveda briefly we have demonstrated here. Equally is the peculiarities of Yajurveda, and more important is the peculiarities of Samaveda, which if our Kishorji and the organizers here have a desire, we will come and sit 2-3 days in intellectual gatherings and accent, swaras, phonetics, syntax, etymology, all these things are involved in the chanting of Rigveda, Yajurveda and Samaveda of Kerala. Very briefly we have demonstrated here. Before we conclude, students of the Pathashala of Puducherry have arrived here. They are Yajurvedics. Still, as an interactive session, we will have the experience of their chanting, their style of chanting Yajurveda, 3 rigs from Purusha Sukta. They will chant, and also the same rigs from Rigveda they will chant, just to have a mutual interactive session, please.
Vedashrama Gurukulam. We have a good relationship with this Gurukulam. Sarmaji from Bengol, Raja Sastrigal, and I would like to introduce the Acharya Guru Prasad Bhattji and the Bhattukas. We have invited them to many of the occasions and the beautiful chantings which they do, especially the vibrations of this Veda Parisha. So I just wanted to say this to introduce the Acharya and the Bhattukas. So you please start your words.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hare Om Gadadhan Tva Gadapatigum Bhavamahe Kavim Kapinamupavashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmadam Brahmadaspata Shrinvannodibhissi Dasadanam Om Mahaganapataye Namaha सरस्वती भाजे फिर वादिनीपति धीनामपित्र्यपदो आनादिवो बृहतः पर्वतात् भवति यदतागन्तु यज्ञम् भवन्ते वीजुजुषानाभृताजीषक्मान्नो वाचमुषते शृणोतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भोगिं विश्वतो कृत्वा अद्य तिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदकं सर्वं यद्धोतं यच्च भव्यम् उदामृतत्वस्येषा नः यदन्नेनाधिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अथोऽध्यायामिश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि।
Now we are concluding for the time being. Yes. Here, one more thing. I have already explained that for Veda, among the 8 Hindi pathas, Jada, Mala, Shikha, Rekha, Sujo, Dendo, Ratho, Khana, Jada and Vedha are used in Kerala, and that is also, there are some differences. It is Denda, anyhow, 2 are here in Kerala. In other parts of Kerala, among the 8 Vigni pathas, Ghana is more popular, both in Veda and Yajurveda, in Tamil Nadu, and in some other places. So these Yajurveda scholars will demonstrate their style of Ghana very briefly. We have no Ghana in our place. We have already demonstrated Jada and Vedha. So Ghana in your style, briefly.
एतत् प्रथमतः संहितापाठम्। ॐ ये देवादिविभागा इति कृष्णादिनमवधूनोतीम एवास्मै लोकाः प्रीता अभीष्टा भवन्ति।
This is the sentence what you have heard. This will be now recited in the Padapada.
ॐ ये देवाः दिविभागा इति दिवि भागाः इति कृष्णादिनमिति कृष्णा अतिना
Sing in Ghanapata.
Om Ye Deva Deva Ye Deva Divibhaga Divibhaga Deva Ye Deva Divibhaga Deva Divibhaga Divibhaga Deva Deva Divibhaga Iti Divibhaga Deva Deva Divibhaga Iti Divibhaga Iti Divibhaga Divibhaga Iti Krishna Dinam Krishna Dinam Iti Divibhaga Divibhaga Iti Krishna Dinam Divibhaga Iti Divibhaga Iti Krishna Dinam Krishna Dinam Iti Krishna Dinam Abhava Krishna Dinam Iti Krishna Dinam Abhava Krishna Dinam Abhava Krishna Dinam Krishna Dinam Abhadhono Vidhono Tyava Krishna Dinam Krishna Dinam Abhadhono Di Krishna Dinam Iti Krishna Adinam Abhadhono Vidhono Tyava Abhadhono Dima Ime Dhono Tyava Abhadhono Dime Dhono Dima Ime Dhono Vidhono Dima Eve Ime Dhono Vidhono Dima Eva Ima Eve Ima Eva Asma Asma Eve Ima Eva Asmi Eva Asma Asma Eve Asmi Loka Loka Asma Eve Asmi Loka Asmai Loka Loka Asma Asmai Loka Prita Prita Loka Asma Asmai Loka Prita Loka Prita Prita Loka Loka Prita Abhishta Abhishta Prita Loka Loka Prita Abhishta Prita Abhishta Abhishta Prita Prita Abhishta Bhavanti Bhavanti Abhishta Prita Prita Abhishta Bhavanti Abhishta Bhavanti Bhavanti Abhishta Abhishta Bhavanti Abhishta Ityabhishta Bhavanti Iti Bhavanti.
What an auspicious moment today. And when we refer to this tradition, what certificate will give? The knowledge which is beyond than our intellectual thoughts. Especially, the Keno Upanishad says, the knowledge of the Supreme, which we cannot think, but with that force only we can use our intellect to realize some of these things. So when we talk about spirituality, and which leads to science, I was recalling one of the quotations by Albert Einstein. He says that a scientist cannot be a scientist if he is not a seer. A seer cannot be a seer if he is not a scientist. Especially listening to these beautiful traditions, especially the Kerala Andonium tradition. Let me tell you here, when this Vedic Heritage Portal project was developed by the Ministry of Culture, I was part of this prestigious project, and because it is already, I think, 8 to 10 years have already passed away, I was not able to recall the faces. So I asked Dhananjay ji, Damodaran Nambudiri ji and Divakaran Nambudiri ji. They have, so they have recited the entire Rigveda, and their chantings are available in this Vedic Heritage Portal project. And I was so amazed, like 10,580 mantras, without seeing any PowerPoint, any books, they have recited and memorized. And through these techniques, we have just seen a glimpses of this educational system through the Guru Shishya Parampara, and how this land is flourished, especially. And it is very amazed to see there are twin brothers also, like the Ashwins in the Vedas. They are like the Ashwins, the twin brothers. They are reciting the mantras. And really, when we talk about Brahmaswam Matham, which was set up in the line of Adi Guru Bhagavad Pada Sri Shankaracharya Ji. When we refer to this tradition, when Adi Guru Shankaracharya established the cultural unity of India, he established 4 of the Mathams. Like this Sringeri Pitham, it represents the Yajurved, the Govardhan Math in Puri, the Rigved, and this Kaliganath in Dwarka, the Samaved, and the Jyotir Math in the Atharved. So based on the 4 Vedas, Adi Guru Shankaracharya created the cultural unity of this land. And this lineage has been continuing since many years, and we are very happy this tradition is surviving. And we are also very much thankful to, let me introduce Pakameshwaran Nambudiri Ji, the eminent scientist from, retired scientist from CSIR. So I was, Bhatji Damodaran Ji, sorry, Dhananjay introduced me. I asked him about him. So, he introduced her was the former scientist from CSIR. In southern India, you will find many of the scholars with what's in the Vedas, the traditional disciplines, the knowledge resources. So we are very much grateful for the presence of the eminent acharyas. So it was really a wonderful session, and my colleague, he will give a vote of thanks to this. And from Aurobindo Society side, our sincere gratitude to all the esteemed acharyas, especially the president of the Brahmaswam, Nilkantan Shah, all the esteemed acharyas, Gurukulas, Bhatukulas, Sarmaji from the ECOR, EFU. And before I conclude, I'd like to make a small announcement here. As part of the educational tour, today at this EFU, Sarmaji will introduce there is a R.K. Srikanta Kumaraswamy and Jayalakshmi Kumaraswamy enrollment lecture at EFU at 3:45 to 5:15 p.m. It is jointly organized by the Vedic Research Center Brahmaswam and EFU. So all of you may please join. This is one of the important lectures. And I would also like to introduce Shankar Shastri Ji, the disciple of R.K. Srikanta Kumaraswamy Ji. And he came to know about this program and he traveled from Bangalore so to listen about his so with this, before we do the vote of thanks, I would like to honor the token of gift to the acharyas and the students.
Special thanks to Kishor Ji. Thanks of all of us to Kishor Ji, who dedicatedly for the last many days, even some 2 weeks, he is dedicatedly running to organize all these things. So, special thanks for all of us. Now, President is requested to felicitate them for the gathering here for Aurobindo sriaurobindosociety. Tiruthamukku Parameshwaran Nambudiri. Aurobindo Nambudiri. Vadakke Pashupati Nambudiri. For many years, he was the principal of Brahmaswam, but just now, due to Undayu Divagaran Nambudiri, he just retired from a school, former student and teacher of Veda. Then we have the Ashwini Devas, Vadakke Krishnan and Vadakke Parameshwaran. They are also school teachers after Vedic education. Krishnan. And so he is very, he also is not fully well, but he with the medicine came. And Kishor Ji is giving some present to the students also. Please.
The mother says, childhood is the symbol of the future. So all these Bhatukas, we in the modern terms we say students, but they are the Bhatukas, Aditya Brahmachari. So we have chosen some of the beautiful stories by the mother, and we would like to give a copy of these publications to.
CS. Honorable Kishor Kumar Tripathy, Member Secretary, Aurobindo Society, Puducherry, other respected dignitaries on the dais, respected members of the audience, and dear children. Good morning to one and all. With immense pleasure and gratitude, I am here to thank each and every one of you. First and foremost, I extend my gratitude to Sri Kishor Kumar Tripathy on my behalf and on behalf of Brahmaswam for arranging this function for us. It will give great education and inspiration to all of us, especially to our younger Vedic students. Thank you, sir, for your cooperation and all the assistance and guidance from your side. Now, let me thank all the dignitaries on the dais. Sri Advocate P. Parameswaran, sir, our President. Sri CM Dr. CM Neelakandan, sir, the Chairman of Vedic Research Center. Our Acharyas, Sri Tirthumukh Parameswaran Nambudiri, Aurobindo Nambudiri, Vadakke Basuri Nambudiri, Matham Nambudiri, Vadakke Parameswaran Nambudiri, Vadakke Krishna Nambudiri.
May I request esteemed President of Brahmaswam Matham to kindly felicitate J. Krishnan sir from the Sanskrit Department, Puducherry University. It's a festive occasion, sir, and we are glad to have you present.
Acharyas of Vadakke Brahmaswam for arranging such a great educational tool to Puducherry, which is very much of to the Vedic students and Vedic scholars. Also, I would like to thank the students and Acharyas of Vedas from Veda Pathshala, Puducherry, for participating in this function. I also thank all the parents and other members who participated in this function. Once again, let me thank each one of you for from the core of my heart. Thank you for participating in this function. Thank you.